Please be seated. Psalms 25, verse 4 and 5. Make me know your way, O Lord. Teach me your paths. Lead me in your truth and teach me. For you are the God of my salvation. For you I wait all day long. Please bow your head.
Father, your majestic name fills the earth. The heavens proclaim your glory and the skies display your craftsmanship. We thank you so much for our time here together, for all the friends we have made, for all the days of laughter and fun, and for all the times of great discovery and learning. We thank you for all who have given up their skill and energy. The teachers and mentors, these families and loved ones, and the students that sit here before us, we thank you for them and give them all to you in prayer. As this chapter in their life closes, so a new one begins. Come inscribe your words on their hearts, fill all our minds with your thoughts, fill all our bodies with your strength, fill all our hearts with your dreams, that we might eternally love and serve you, this day and every day. We ask all this in the name of your Son, Jesus Christ. Amen.
Welcome to our final assembly. I know that I speak for all my classmates in 5th grade and on the 3-5 hallway. What an amazing school year. Mr. Bell, we are so thankful for your leadership, especially during these challenging times with a pandemic. Last spring and summer, the certainty of coming to school seemed bleak. You held your head up high and led our school with confidence. We treasure the days we were able to spend at school with our classmates and teachers. Learning these things side by side with each other was a memorable experience for us all. Thank you for working so hard to make it possible. I invite you to the podium to say a few words of wisdom as we close our year.
Thanks, Sia. What a joyful day this is. How special that we can come together to celebrate a most incredible school year. As we sit up here on the stage, our thoughts immediately go back through all of the many things that happened over the course of a school year. And this year, that is even more special flood of memories. So I encourage you all to think for a second about how far we've come since August 15th and that first day of school. For many of you, it was the first time you'd ever been on the Darlington campus. For everyone else, it was the first time that you've been back in quite a while. Since then, you have grown as a student, as an athlete, as an artist, as a writer, a reader, and a thinker, and most importantly, you've grown as people. You have taken the challenge and made it an opportunity. You've been patient, you've been resilient, and you've been good-humored. Know how proud we are of each of you, and how proud you should be of yourselves. Every day you chose to learn with passion, act with integrity, and serve with respect. That commitment will take you far. Parents, family, supporters, friends of these great young people, we welcome you here today and we thank you for being here. And most especially, we thank you for your support, for leaning into the unknown, and for trusting us each and every day. Students, let's thank our parents and family members. And of course, this ceremony needs to begin with us thanking the faculty and staff. They are the ones who have made it all possible. Thank you. Someday, believe it or not, students, you will tell your own children about this school year, about the year you wore a mask to school, about the year you had your temperature taken hundreds of times. And hopefully you will remember that this year was about community, and that it was about the idea that there is strength in community, and that for us here at Darlington, our community is in fact our greatest strength. So I encourage you to celebrate that community today and the mission of this school. Go Tigers.
Rolling along. Essential Elements Quiz, lightly row. Old MacDonald had a farm.
Parents, you will always remember that moment when they start to play a string instrument. So great job, students. As we are reminded every day when we enter Thatcher Hall, our mission is to empower students to learn with passion, act with integrity, and serve with respect. Learn with passion is the first pillar of Darlington School's mission statement. These students display a habit of going above and beyond the classroom, a hunger for gaining wisdom and knowledge, and an eagerness for sharing all that they have learned. I will now welcome Mr. Steve McConnell to the stage to present the third grade Learn with Passion Award.
Thank you, Ms. Jones. This third grade student walks into class each day ready to learn. She comes in excited and prepared for each lesson. She consistently goes above and beyond in each assignment and always does thorough and complete work with her homework. She gives her best effort every day, and her work ethic is second to none. She's a great asker of questions when she doesn't understand new concepts, and she will work things through until it absolutely makes sense. She takes enormous pride in her written assignments and expresses logical thinking when she's working through new mathematical concepts and skills. Her love of knowledge and her desire to constantly be a better student is evident to all of her teachers and her peers as well. This year, the recipient of the Learn with Passion Award for third grade is Miss Mia Peterson.
Dr. Natarella to the stage to present the fourth grade Learn with Passion Award.
Thank you. This student consistently goes above and beyond in each assignment, giving her best effort and work ethic each and every day. She displays in-depth analysis in her writing products and exceptional critical and logical thinking processes associated with mathematical concepts and skills. She also has a general thirst for knowledge that is evident not only to her teachers, but amongst her peers as well. This year, the recipient of the Learn with Passion Award for fourth grade is Lane Lawson.
I now invite Mrs. Julie Fine to the stage to present the fifth grade Learn with Passion Award.
This student is a curious learner who asks questions and is persistent in finding answers to those questions. This student values opportunities to grow and understands that mistakes are necessary in the process of learning. This person is attentive, responsible, and dependable in all their classes. All year, this student has embraced the enrichment section of the 5th grade coursework page with enthusiasm to stretch her brain even more. This student has displayed a desire to learn with passion in all her classes this year. This year, the recipient of the Learn with Passion Award for 5th grade is Miss Ivy Dunn.
My favorite games in PE are Mushroom Bowl and Bombardi. My favorite part about writing poems about our mothers is that we get to make her happy on Mother's Day. My favorite Christmas tradition that I wrote about was I got to visit my grandmother's house. I think it's better to spend time with your family than gifts. In social studies, I love learning about Georgia's capitals and all about Georgia's cities and their history. We learn about Civil War and the civil rights.
We researched all about spiders, and then we put it all up on a trifle board, and I had 3 partners, and we had 3 poisonous spiders. One was a black widow, which had babies hung on the branch, and then one was a brown recluse, which is just really poisonous. And then one was a wolf spider, which is also poisonous, and it had its babies on its back. Creepy.
I like being a host for all the people because so they can join our school. I like playing Foursquare with my friends and soccer with my friends. My favorite part about Stranded Day is that we got to go over there.
Into the woods?
Yeah. I like free time because we can play Minecraft and build whatever we want.
My favorite part about Spanish is I like the acting because we can all get together in groups and form these funny scenes from the book.
Stranded Day was fun because we got to build our own stuff in the wilderness, and then Dr. Nadarella dumped water over it. The community project was so fun because we got to bid and build businesses, and I got to build O'Charlie's.
The Wax Museum was fun because we got to be a different person for a day and learn about their lives.
Stranded Day was amazing because we made spears and everything, and it was awesome. And then we made tents and stuff, and then Dr. Nadarella poured water on us.
I love going to the library because there's a lot of books, and you don't know what books you could find out are new, that are different, that just came out. You can see all the books you can want.
I like strings because I get to play songs with my friends and practice musical instruments. I like how we did fantasy stories and grammar. So my favorite part about Character Ed is probably that we get to learn things and Ms. Z, she teaches us about how to be nice.
I like Spanish because we get to learn a lot of new words, and we get to learn so many new things, and that we can now learn how to speak Spanish.
My favorite day about PE is Bombardi at the end of the week. Science is fun because we get to learn about cool new things. For the digital escape rooms, you go online and there's a link and you go on it, and then you can pick whatever kind of digital escape room like Minecraft or anything like that.
My favorite part about Stranded Day was building the shelter and not getting hit by all the water.
My favorite part about writing the appreciation heart was that you get to put candy on it and you get to write nice stuff about our classmates. My favorite part about the snow day was when we had a snowball fight and we didn't see it coming.
PE is fun because we get to play games.
I liked using block tools in math to build patterns.
I like how we read books and all the fun books that we read.
In 4th grade, we play foursquare, football, ball tag, and many more games.
My favorite thing that I worked on in social studies was the westward movement. My favorite one was the Oregon Trail.
I like science because we get to build stuff and we get to watch experiments.
We get to earn chance tickets by doing morning math. Prizes for chance tickets, some are like 3 pieces of candy and you get to choose what you do. And for the lock-in, we normally do manhunt, we swim at the Huffman, and then we eat pizza, and then this year we stayed until 10.
I like art a lot because it helps me relax, but I've always liked coloring and stuff because it helps me calm down.
The invention convention was fun this year because we got to like invent our own machines for like problems we need to solve.
of Darlington School's mission statement. These students show a positive attitude towards classmates, school, and the community, display an understanding and appreciation of responsibility and work ethic, possess strength of character, and the courage to do what is right. I now welcome Mr. Steve McConnell to the stage to present the third grade Act with Integrity Award.
Thank you, Ms. Brony. This student's amazing heart and compassion towards his peers and the ability to serve as a peacemaker on a daily basis is evident to his peers and to his teachers. His unique personality to adapt to any situation and his calming attitude allows him to navigate difficult situations with his peers, thus being viewed as a true leader in his class. He is our classroom's heart and soul, and the first one his peers turn to when they need guidance or they need help. He's never been afraid to take risks, and he accepts challenges willingly and encourages and supports his classmates to do the same. He is constantly seeking ways to improve in all aspects of his life. This year, the recipient for the Act of Integrity Award for third grade is Mr. Lewis Spitz. And unfortunately, Lewis isn't able to be with us in person, but he's joining us through Google Meet at his new home in Texas. So we'll make sure Lewis gets his certificate and his medal. Thank you.
I now welcome Mr. Thad Mathis to the stage to present the fourth grade Act with Integrity Award.
This student displays compassion towards his peers, both inside and outside of his classroom. His unique personality and calming attitude allows him to navigate difficult situations with his peers, thus being viewed as a true leader in his class. He has never been afraid to take risks with his peers and with teachers, constantly seeking ways to improve in all aspects of his life. This year, the recipient for the Act with Integrity Award goes to fourth grade is Henry Patel.
I now invite Mrs. B.B. Klein to the stage to present the fifth grade Act with Integrity Award. The words kind, polite, honest, and happy are often used by teachers and peers to describe this student. This student has many friends because this friend is such a good friend to his peers. This student is a quiet observer who is quick to come alongside and help anyone who needs it. This student's impeccable manners and genuine smile make others feel respected and accepted. Kind greetings to his peers and teachers at the start and end of the school day are common practices for this young man. This year, The recipient of the Act with Integrity Award for 5th grade is Will Carroll.
Favorite part of the day is recess. Favorite part of the day is recess because it helps me calm down, and I get to play with my friends, and I get to fly my paper airplanes.
My favorite part about social studies was getting to watch the videos on the Revolutionary War.
And my favorite part was learning about how we got independence.
I liked the literacy when we read Maniac Mickey because after we finished it, we got butterscotch crickets.
My favorite thing at sport theory was we made paper airplanes and we flew paper airplanes, and I won.
I loved the foil skiers because it was cool how we put all the body parts together and made like a skier on popsicle sticks.
I love on snow day the snowball fight because they pretty much just threw snowballs down at us and we got to throw them around at each other.
I like band because I get to play my favorite instrument, the trombone, and I like it's the bass clef that I play.
I like Math Battleship because it's fun and it's a fun way to learn new things.
Hi, I'm Spencer, and my favorite novel of the year was The Lion, Witch, and the Wardrobe because I liked the moments where it's really intense and the mystery to it.
Encouraging others because it makes me feel happy that I'm helping people.
I like helping others in class because I get to know people better and make sure they know the work.
I like math bingo because we could earn fun prizes and play it with a lot of people.
I like social studies because we learned about the Civil War, and I like lots of things about history.
One of my favorite parts of 5th grade was the Lego Spike. We got to build cool things like cars. We made a bakery, and so we sold cookies here at school and donated it to the Ruth and Naomi shelter.
I like band because we get to play lots of fun songs.
Learning about all the subjects.
I like division. My favorite part of Skidaway was dissecting the squid.
My favorite part of Skidaway was dissecting the fish.
My favorite novel was The Lion, the Witch, and the Wardrobe because it was very interesting, and I didn't think I would enjoy a book like that.
Fishing at Silver Lake up at the high school was so much fun. We got to build our own fishing poles, inspired by the book of Action, which was the book we had to read over summer. We caught big fish, from big fish to tiny fish.
My favorite part of Skidaway would be learning about all the dolphins.
My favorite part of literacy was the Turkish delight. It was very good and I liked how it tasted.
My two favorite things about math class is doing war and playing math bingo.
I like to have community time because we get to hang out with our friends and have lots of fun.
This year in the science fair, I think that my favorite part of this all was testing. What do you think?
I agree with what Ryan said, that it's my favorite part is also testing.
My favorite things to do in the library are go to check out some books, and I love going to the graphic novel section, the fantasy section, and the comedy section.
I liked doing the recycling program because I liked drawing the boards to recycle everything.
My favorite games at break are football, soccer, and playing basketball, just because I love sports.
My favorite part is when we had to do the number code thing where we had to escape the locker.
The lock-in was eating pizza, manhunt, and swimming. 5th grade has been fun. The Best board games that I've played are probably Rummy Cube. That's a fun game. And 5th grade has been a good year.
My favorite part about Thanksgiving was getting to make the Pilgrim's food out of Play-Doh and getting to eat a feast with our family and friends.
So Turkish delight, I didn't think it was gonna be good, but then after I tasted it, I loved it, and I asked for more, and I wanted more every single day.
This year, I think I've become a better writer, and my favorite thing that I wrote so far is the thank you notes.
I improved in fractions, multiplication, and division.
I liked when we got to present our projects to the teachers. I was really nervous at first, but then when I got it over with, I felt really, really good about it.
I really liked how we can share our ideas about several inventions.
My favorite part of science was learning about the life cycle of a plant. We got to look at the inside of a plant, and I thought that was really cool. I've always been really into science.
The Lego Spike was very fun because we got to combine Legos with technology and program the robots to do a bunch of different stuff.
My favorite thing about math was we normally did centers in math and we learned a lot of new stuff.
Serve with respect is the third important pillar of Darlington School's mission statement. It is a character tenet that you see daily in our students, from holding the door for someone, to cleaning up after themselves in the classroom and the cafeteria, to picking up trash on the playground, listening to a friend in need, or helping a fellow classmate. During the 3rd through 5th grade exploratory, students made handmade cards for our 3rd grade, and our 3rd grade continued their annual tradition of making homemade Christmas ornaments for the residents of the Renaissance Marquee. 4th grade students took it upon themselves to divide up the responsibilities and clean up the cafeteria daily. The one act of service that defines this year was that our teachers and students wore masks and practiced social distancing every day. It was not always easy, but our act of service helped to keep each other safe and allowed us to stay in school. And I just want to thank you for that. I would also like to introduce Murray Ellington. He is the service representative for our service committee, and I'd like for him to speak about our school projects.
I've had the honor of being the service representative for the service committee this year. This is a group of 3rd through 8th grade students who are passionate about serving others. We were not able to meet as a group because we were in different cohorts, but that did not stop us from learning about the needs of the community and creating 2 school-wide service projects. Together we spread the word about food insecurity and the need to put books in the homes of children around our city. We collected over 3,000 cans of food and delivered them to the food pantry. We also collected and distributed almost 3,000 books to local schools in the local Floyd County Summer Feeding Program. This is a summer program where students can receive a hot lunch and be able to take home one of our books to practice their reading skills. Please stand if you attended student service meetings, brought in food or books, or helped to count or deliver these items. The school and I want to thank you for your service. It goes to show that many hands make light work and that small acts of kindness can make a difference.
In 3rd through 5th grades, we embrace the mission of the school as we work to become better artists and musicians and true confident contributors in our artistic expressions together and individually. This process requires patience with ourselves and each other, and certainly you as parents have seen this as we practice and play at home during this year when quarantine or virtually. I appreciate our student artists and teachers continuing to create during this special year, even when it felt awkward and different. And as we as a department appreciate everyone trusting this process in our programs as we grow stronger in developing these skills, that we all support each other and support us for many years to come. Please enjoy this next set of performances that reflect this process of us learning to be true, confident contributors in the world of performing arts.
My arms will hold you, keep you safe and
The Darlington Portrait of a Graduate is all about learning with passion, and in the fine arts, passion is linked to everything we do. This year, we have overcome many challenges, and we were constantly asking ourselves, how can we adapt? In the fine arts, we've learned that adaptability meant fostering an independence in students and cultivating versatility not only of our goals, but ways to achieve them. We learned to sing with mask on, be in charge of our own tools and materials, and stay connected while distanced. Through the challenges we faced, we've learned to expand our skills into new territory. We embrace learning as a personal responsibility more than ever before by taking ownership of our own space, whether at home or in the classroom. And although we have felt far apart at times, we learned that being there for each other helps all of us achieve our goals.
Lola Bradshaw was a celebrated and longtime educator and friend to many in the Darlington community. Although she passed away on June 8 in 2010, her spirit and legacy will live on thanks to this award established by her son, Martin H. Tripp Bradshaw III, class of '85, and endowed through the gifts made to Darlington School. This award is given to a fourth grade student who exemplifies through attitude and actions, both inside and outside the classroom, the highest spirit for life, love of learning, and unselfishness towards others. Mrs. Bradshaw kept this prayer beside her bed. Oh, Father, thank you for children, your special gift to the world. Thank you for their laughter, their innocence, and their unquestioning trust. Make straight their paths and lead them into your sunlight. Protect them from injury, sickness, and sin. May they be called blessed, righteous, and glorious. Thank you, O Father. Amen. This year's Lola Bradshaw Spirit Life Award is presented to Han Nguyen. In the fall of 2005, Mr. and Mrs. William Huffman honored their daughter, Terry Waters, by endowing an award to honor her 23 years of service to Darlington's lower school. During those years, Mrs. Waters touched the lives of countless students with her knowledge, dedication to her profession, and love of children. We welcome Mrs. Waters to present this award.
This award is given to a student who exhibits growth in character that distinguished her or him from others, growth in developing self-discipline by being responsible in all areas, growth in the desire for learning by working beyond expectations, growth in morals by discerning right from wrong, growth in friendship by being considerate of all regardless of their differences, growth in becoming a solid person, and student who should be proud of herself or himself. This year's Teresa Huffman Waters Student Achievement Award is presented to Davis Hewitt.
I want to take a moment to thank all the Darlington parents for supporting the students this year. You volunteer time just to make our experience at Darlington special. As students, we thank you. Tiger Pride stands for parents rallying in the interest of Darlington education. Thank you to our parents for rallying around the students, teachers, and administrators. Your support means the world to us. I want to personally thank Ms. Montague for serving as the Tiger Pride president during this challenging year. She did an amazing job, from hosting virtual meetings to supporting on-campus events. We thank you. I'd like to now invite her to the podium to say a few words.
Thank you, Britton. That was a great job. Good afternoon. I've seen some of you earlier in the day. We're glad to have you back. What an incredible honor it is to be included in this year's final assembly, surrounded by an extremely talented group of students. And the incredible community of support from parents and grandparents, we are glad you are here. Thank you, Ms. Jones, for including Tiger Pride in today's final assemblies. I've been incredibly blessed to be a part of the Darlington school community this past year by serving as the Tiger Pride president for the pre-K through 8 division. I'm grateful to Hope Jones, Angela Peroni, Wendy Payne, Chris Everhart, and Bibi Zazzaro, and the support from all of our faculty and staff as we have reimagined events throughout the year. Tiger Pride has been incredibly blessed with a very active and committed group of parent volunteers. To the Tiger Pride officers, committee chairs, and grade level parent representatives, thank you so much for your continued support and commitment to the school. I would like to invite anyone who would like to join in on the fun of Tiger Pride. We are having field day tomorrow. It's going to be a lot of fun. And I would love to talk to you about further opportunities after the program. I'd also like to invite your family to the Purple Tie fundraiser. We are having one on August 14th. It's going to be a Tiger tailgate. It should be a night of fun with a live and silent auction and a dinner. Everything that Tiger Pride does throughout the year is supported financially by the Purple Tie fundraiser and y'all's commitment to the school. On behalf of Tiger Pride and Darlington families, I would like to thank each faculty and staff member for encouraging our students to become good stewards of the community in which we live. Our faculty and staff are the reason Darlington is an incredible school. They challenge, inspire, and cheer our students on, not only in their academic journey, but also in every aspect of their lives. One of the primary goals of Tiger Pride is to support the work of our teachers they're doing every day with our children. Recognition of outstanding performance is one way to do so. I had a close friend reach out to me when the voting email went out. She said, "Margaret, how am I ever going to choose just one? All of my son's teachers are so great." And I have to agree, it is hard to choose just a few to recognize when our faculty and staff are so incredible. On behalf of the pre-K to 8 parents, thank you for all your dedication to this profession and these young hearts and minds. The votes are in. Thank you to those parents and students who voted. Tiger Pride presents 3 awards each year. The first Tiger Pride Award is presented to a pre-K to 5 teacher who demonstrates excellence in classroom instruction by expecting and encouraging excellence in students. The recipient is selected by our pre-K to 5 parents. This year's pre-K to 5 recipient is Dr. Michael Natarella. is presented to a 6-8 teacher who demonstrates excellence in classroom instruction by expecting and encouraging excellence in students. Our 6-8 recipient is selected by both students and parents. This year's 6-8 recipient was recognized at the morning 6-8 final assembly. Please congratulate Mr. Patrick Collier if you see him. The final Tiger Pride Award is presented to the person who excels in enthusiasm, participation, and leadership to help make Darlington School a better place. This year's recipient of the Pre-K to 8 Significant Contribution Award was also recognized this morning in the 6-8 final assembly. Congratulations to Miss Kristen Bell. Thank you. I would like to give a special thank you to Margaret Montague. First of all, this is her third assembly of the day, so she's going to need a nap this afternoon. But for her work with Tiger Pride, she's been an incredible president during a time in which she had to adapt throughout the year. So we appreciate all the support she's offered to the school, to the parents, to the students, and to the faculty, and of course, especially to me. Thank you from the bottom of my heart. I'd also like to thank our other Tiger Pride officers, committee chairs, and grade level reps. Your countless hours do not go unnoticed. Your time, energy, creativity, and support are much appreciated. Thank you for your willingness to adapt this year and to make it memorable for our students. Students and faculty, let's please show our appreciation to Tiger Pride. Congratulations to all of our students. Thank you to our 3rd, 4th, and 5th grade students. What incredible performances you gifted us with today. Today we celebrate many achievements. Today we celebrate passionate learners, confident contributors, and servant hearts. Today we come together to celebrate all of you. Students, you have become storytellers and scientists. You have become mathematicians and traveled the United States through your social studies and literature units. You have created beautiful pieces of art and music, and you've learned much about physical fitness and sportsmanship. You taught us about local heroes and first responders at the Wax Museum, and exhibited brilliance at the Invention Convention, Insect Expo, and the Science Fair. You embraced service learning opportunities and donated, sorted, and counted thousands of books for the annual book drive. You built stranded shelters in the woods, and you fished Silver Lake on Hatchet Day. You never missed an opportunity to explore your learning. From Snow Day and the lock-in to the community project and the friendship feast, you have made lasting memories. Most importantly, I think you have learned what it means to contribute. Your teachers and I have learned a great deal from you, and we are thankful. Parents, I wanted to take this opportunity to thank you for trusting us with your precious children this year. When I think back to the uncertainty of last spring and summer, I'm overwhelmed with a grateful heart. As we forge ahead last August, who really knew what challenges we would face? I'm sure you were panicked wondering if you were going to get that email important message from Hope Jones. But I'm overwhelmed with a grateful heart for the gifts that you've given us this year. I stand here today so blessed with the opportunity that we have been given. Your children have been blessed with a school year. Not all children around the United States can say that. We have been blessed with a community. The children have been blessed with friendships. They have been blessed with active learning and engagement. They have been blessed throughout the school year, and they have
been a presence for us. This year will be written in the history books, but for me, our students are the authors, not the circumstances. Our students forged ahead. Our students held their heads high. Our students embraced each moment that they were given. The slideshows, the student reflections, and the performances are a testament to their passions. In just a few days, the classrooms, hallways, and playgrounds will be silent. But I know in just a few short months, the laughter, the squeals, and the chatter will all return. Now, I close with inviting Callie Carlton, Davis Carney, and Alex Childers to lead us in the alma mater. Please stand. No, we don't. We have one more song. So everybody sit back down. Just when you thought you were out of here. I'd like to invite Callie Carlton, Davis Carney, and Alice Childers to the front to lead us in the alma mater. If you will please stand. Boys and girls, if you will follow your teachers, you're going to recess out the back.